Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary Jane and this is MG Money Matters. Here in this space, I show you how I use the zero-based budgeting method to control and maintain a simplified money life. So if that sounds like content that you're interested in, please hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, and stick around for more. Hi, welcome back. I got a new little toy for Christmas, which I'm super excited about. I got a new toy right here. That is fun, but equally effective. I got some cash finally. I was out last week for a little vacay, much needed. And then I had a medical emergency. Woohoo! All the fun things wrapped in one. Welcome to 2025. Today is January the 2nd. It is snowing outside. It doesn't even look like snow. It looks like styrofoam falling from the sky. So there's that. I also brought my coin bag. I didn't really address coins before. I never really have. But this little guy takes them and counts them based on size. So that's been fun to experiment with. I put it together yesterday and I was like, how does this work? So when you push the coin in, it figures out, oh, well, based on the size, that must be a penny, or based on the size, that must be a nickel. I'm like, all right. And then it sort of like adds it all up together and it talks to you. It's like, I'm having way too much fun with this, but I emptied everything out. I feel like I know how it works now, so we can start a challenge with it. What did I figure out so far? So with the wooden box here, it came with different denominations to save for. And in this one, I chose the 800 because there is a Victorian looking fireplace mantle that has the LED fireplace with the heating element that I really, really want for my living room. It's very spooky and haunted looking. And they sell it out of Home Depot, random, and they deliver it to your door because it's humongous. So that's what I'm saving for. It's around $700. But then you also have to pay for tax and a delivery fee. So I'm just going to go ahead and save for $800 for that. In the ATM itself, I am going to go for, it's like I have so many things to save for when I want to go for in this one. How about the, I don't know. We'll see. To be determined. To be determined. I like so many things that I'm trying to save for. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm just getting started. So it's all right. I don't have to decide at this very moment. But it's a list of things. Last time I checked in, I was saving up for tires. That's finally been taken care of. Yay, because there's literal snow on the ground. The new restaurant has started. The new restaurant is open. I'm very excited to work there. I'm very happy there. I go back in tomorrow. So I'll be able to move back into cash stuffing as opposed to waiting for these checks and waiting for, these things. That last place I was at for a hot minute, they did a direct deposit same day, but you also didn't know what you were making until it went to the direct deposit. And then it's like, was it real? Was it not real? Like, I like to see the receipts. Like, what were my sales? What were my percentages? Those things are important to me as a server. So I'm really happy to be where I'm at now. And we're still in break for school, because I do teach this year. And I've really thought about it, during the break. I think that I would like to go in for one more year next year. If I could have like the same type situation that I have now, and perhaps that's the end of it, retire at the end of next year from that thing, if I can get things going with my Turo. And I'm super excited about that. It's finally here. It's finally 2025. So on one of the things on my list to do quite quickly is to set up my LLC for that, because my first car will be registered right into the corporation's name. So, all right, let's get started. Let's see. I have some monies. I have some very, very sad bills here, and that's just what happens sometimes. Here we go. 200. 3, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. 10, $43. So the total is $368 to stuff today. All right, so this binder here, I'm going to start with my Dallas mailbox, and it's going to get $65 today. I prepaid this for a year, so this is a sinking fund for next year. Once all my obligations are done in Texas, which I believe is in about a year and a half, then I will look into and contemplate becoming a resident of Michigan. But for now, I've got obligations in Texas, and I pay for that legal mailbox. All right, good on those for the moment. Mint Mobile, I also paid for this for a year. This is a sinking fund. I'm paying $40. I really do like the idea of having a sinking fund, so when it's time, I can just reach into it and it's taken care of. I don't have to panic, or where am I going to get hundreds of dollars? Weebly, also a sinking fund, $30. Weebly is the host of my website. I pay it once a year around Thanksgiving time. All right. That binder is done for the moment. Up next, the mortgage, $200. Mort, meaning death. A note till the death, but not here. Not to me. I'm gonna pay that off sooner than later. Done. All right, this fun thing. Let's do the less fun thing first, because I have any issues here. All right, small amounts. So into the wooden box, I'm gonna do 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, $18. I guess you know what? I might have to, here we go. Pop it in said hole. 1, 2. Bye-bye, go away. And then little dry erase marker, pick one, and that says 18. I still have a ways to go on that, but it's exciting that it started. And you know, you had to put this together. I'm not even lying, it was a bit difficult to put together, and that part broke right there. It's not the best made thing on the planet, but it does the job. It gets the job done, so I'm happy about it. All right, now for my new little toy. I really I really like this thing. All right, so deposit.
Please insert paper bill, enter deposit amount, and press note deposit to confirm. Haha, the deposit this time is $20. Keep doing it. The remaining sum is $20.
You can also, like, I have a lot of bills, so I'm gonna put them right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me see if I can do all these at one time.
Please insert paper bill. Haha, the deposit this time is $10. Keep doing it. The remaining sum is $30.
All right, so it's counting me as I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, $5.
Please insert paper bill. Haha, the deposit this time is $5. Keep doing it. The remaining sum is $35.
Now, this is where it gets kind of interesting. It's just based on size.
Well, the deposit this time is 1 cent. You're doing excellent. Keep it up.
That didn't really work,
sum
but okay.
is 35.12. The deposit this time is 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 5 cents. You're doing excellent.
Thank you.
Up. The remaining sum is $35.28.
All right, here's a quarter.
The deposit this time is the deposit this time the deposit this time the deposit this time is the deposit this time is the deposit this time is the deposit this time the deposit this time is the deposit this time is the deposit this time is 1 cent. You're doing excellent. Keep it up. The remaining sum is $35.79.
That was well worth it. That was well worth the money. It's so fun. Not that I don't love the wooden box, because gotta love me a wooden box. But it's the same thing, just funner is what it's funner word. All right, so basically I need to plan when I need to pay, but I'm not getting the steady paycheck because I'm not working right now. It's winter break. So this is what I need. I need $587 for this week. I don't think that will be a problem. I'm working Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. So how much will I come home with? I don't know. But will I come home with at least that? Yeah, probably. All right, so American Water, $9. Cigna, $30. DTE is my electric. That's $150. That's a huge jump from the last couple of months, but there's snow outside. You know, over Thanksgiving weekend, it went down to like, you know, -4 wind chill. I think it got down to like 2 or 3 degrees. And then, so, you know, yeah, there was, there was a lot of electricity and electric blankets and such. T-Mobile Internet, $55. Apple comes out a couple of times a month. This first one is $8. Car wash, $25. That car wash I've been using a whole lot to get all that sludge off my car that they put on the ground. You know, I mean, I'm new here, but I do understand that it eats away at the undercarriage of your car if you don't wipe it off. So yeah, I pay that monthly fee and I go through that car wash religiously. Sirius XM, $35. Apple Care Plus is $10. Turo, I want to put in $40. Savings, $150. And groceries / pet food, $75. Already got gas and all that fun stuff. So that total is $587. I wish I had a paycheck and it was like, oh no, I'm definitely getting this and then can move forward. Because if I don't get this, then I gotta shuffle things around based on when things are due. So I do like this idea of having a it's not even a W-2, it's a 1099, but it's a steady paycheck paid on a certain date, because the balancing of knowing I'm getting this money and then getting cash payments for tips, balancing the two are a very happy medium for me. Like, I have no doubt in myself that I will be able to make this happen. It's just a matter of trying to make it happen within the parameters of when these things are due or before they're due, in cash in the bank. Because, you know, when you get off at 3 in the morning, you don't necessarily want to go through the ATM with cash. So, you know, finding time to put things in and making sure with auto deducts, things go through. And that's why I have things set on auto deduct, but I try to pay them in advance. so that I don't have surprises and such. But I have them there just in case. So that kind of takes care of it. I know, sort of like mentioned briefly about, yeah, I had a medical emergency. Not really quite sure what's totally going on. It seems like it's a bleeding ulcer or GERD, something like that. And, you know, the doctor who sort of stabilized me was like, well, I mean, you know, what is it that you have to be stressed about? And it's just like, life. Life is stressful. But I mean, I'm much less stressed than I have been over the years. So it's probably like been building up for a long time. But yeah, so I'm like, oh, I'm missing my spicy foods already. Anyway, thank you so much for joining in. Hopefully I have good news next time I come in and I can play a little bit more with my ATM toy bank. Comments are down below. I mean, the link, if you would like to get it, it's certainly fun. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.